do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it with Hiragi Chisato having married... Actually, we have it.
Shinojo?
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But, after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with...
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time.
No way! Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato...
I think so. Her stance was so passive that she was easily... Despite all of this, when she formally marries...
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become...
So what are we gonna...
At this stage, if the But first things first, we must go... Tell me where Shinojo is.
Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commission. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Battle formation! Who goes there?
Cascade!
Soldiers, quick!
Withdraw! Withdraw! Kamisato on. Suiyu! Be still.
Come on now.
Withdraw.
Blast. Let's go. We must report the master right away.
Hey, get back!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish. I think I saw a key fall to the ground, but...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh.
Let's follow it and...
Oh, thank the god. Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. Oh, wait. You have to listen to me. Lady Ch—
Calm down, Shinoji.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so those behind this plan are not.
Yashiro Commissioner.
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commit. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games.
That's—
Shinojo, don't return to your post, traveler. Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idle. Shinojo may be your retainer.
Abuse. Not out of nowhere. A low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi, I dare say.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions.
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon— Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan. And the we are, and always with loyalty and duty. Even if we put it down to a—
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak. I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what— You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue—
You— I say, Yashiro Commissioner.
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals. Upright. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi.
Yashiro Commissioner.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by— You studied hard and took— In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you— I'm not angry, Mr.
This is at most a conjure. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds. I think you are simply opposed to an alliance, so you come here with an— Let me be crystal clear. The notices have already been sent out. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a— So
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most.
Kamisato Ayato! You— How dare you!
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the— Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized? Goodness me. Well, I've learned—
Hey! Hey! What was all that?
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows, and let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryou Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I was...
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's...
If you proceed with the wedding...
I've previously considered this possibility.
I understand what... Or, to put it another... I don't mean to criticize you. I'm sure you admire... For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with...
I love her with all my heart. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are no...
I have a plan. But, Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role. Are you willing to...
If there's a way to salvage this, then...
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission. The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is... And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as... Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the...
I see. This is...
Exactly. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position. Once our adversaries... Then, we simply leave them to clear up...
Got it.
So then...
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the... Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier. In that case, Sir Kujo. It's almost time.